I'm John Buttrick with Coastal Fire Training. We invite you out to FDIC 2020 in our class, Respectful Entry Through the Lock. We're going to be out there teaching traditional through the lock methods and our escalation of damage system that we associate with respectful entry. So we're going to be teaching non-destructive entry, entries that cause no damage whatsoever, that fall under Lloyds and bypasses and other little tricks that we can use to get in some of these buildings. And then we're going to go right into through the lock methods for lock damage only, and then our escalation of damage system, right? So lock damage only, lock and door damage, lock door and frame damage, which comes up on conventional forcible entry. So there's also a huge addition to your conventional forcible entry arsenal, because we're going to be teaching basic lock size up, basic door size up, and a little bit of associated building construction. So just like what goes along with a traditional building construction course, if you understand how this stuff is put together, you can understand how to defeat it, okay, or how it's going to come apart. So we're going to be teaching traditional through the lock stuff, some tricks that we can use to get into electronic stuff, magnetic doors, motion sensors. We got a ton of electric props, magnetic props, some stuff that you're seeing in all these buildings that are being built, right? So access control systems and everything that's being developed with new stuff, and then a lot of our old buildings are getting converted to this system, right? Got doors that people are opening with their phones and access control cards. We're able to teach some stuff that can get you into these buildings in the absence of a Knox box or the wrong keys in the Knox box or something like that, okay? So we're out there teaching all the methods and the tools that come in our respectful entry kits. These bags have been a pretty decent success. They're in all 50 states and a couple continents across the pond. And you know, fire departments are seeing a lot of good success. And the biggest thing we're seeing is the improved fire department image. You know, we're getting reviews all the time. Guys are able to get in, get out, resecure the building, and whether it's an EMS call, service call, or whatever the call is, the citizen and the business owner are very impressed by the professionalism of the fire department and the knowledge they have. Everyone's used to us blowing doors apart, and doors are expensive. Doors and frames are expensive. You know, what's not expensive is a lock or a little bit of knowledge, training, and time, right? And that's all it takes to be good at this stuff. So we're going to be out there teaching everything from electric locks to your basic key and knob and deadbolt, on up to magnetic doors, electric strikes, you know, little battery powered doors, and why this stuff works. Why does a shove knife work, right? Why does a Lloyding pin prevent you from sometimes getting in, right? Why does the framing square work? Why does this stuff work, and why doesn't it work, right? So why does this stuff work? How does it work? And what can it do for me in my department? Okay, and at the end of the day, it's not about us, right? It's about them, and we're getting in for them. We're being able to secure the building for them, and it's better for everybody. You go on an EMS call, you go on a service call, you're able to get in, get out, fire alarm, etc. If it's the right call at the right time, you input this knowledge, a little bit of training, and with the right tools, you're able to make some pretty impressive entries and in a very professional manner. And it's an improved image for your fire department, and it's a win. It's a win on the fire ground all day long when you can take somebody to the hospital or get in, get out without damaging their stuff, right? So that's the biggest thing we're about, is minimizing that cost on the consumer, the business owner, the constituent, minimizing that cost for them, and you know, it's really fun stuff to learn. As a 10-year career firefighter paramedic, I've also worked part-time and as a live-in volunteer in 2 states, instructing for local, regional, and national programs, as well as being an instructor for the local community college. I believe in knowledge sharing and passing it on. That's what we aim to do at FDIC, and we hope to see you in Indianapolis.